Right, we are back. Our Thorchain and Binance chain have fully synchronized here, 100%, so that's good. Now it's giving us the vault address, which is what we need to start the joining process. This looks a bit new and a bit different to what the documentation says, so that's fine. Now we're going to go through the process of getting a bonding room in order to get an IP address, and then the rest of the information will start to come up as it says there. So to bond, you will need obviously the address that you're going to get from the BEP-swap bot of Telegram, and we'll need to send Rune in here. So go over to testnet.binance.org. This is obviously testnet, and then we're going to go and start trading. You've got to add your wallet. We say create wallet, unlock wallet. That's what we want to set on. Now I've got a key store here already made for my wallet that I got from Telegram bot. And this then, I do not want to save that, not that it matters that much. I can go to now balances, and this will show me my balance. I've got a bit of BNB, and this is used for every transaction. And then I've got a bit of Rune as well. I think from memory it was like 30,000 Rune min bond in Testnet, so that should be fine. We'll do that. So I need a couple of things to do this. I need to get the vault address, which we've got, and I also need to get my Thornode address, and that is that one up here. This is the actual address of the Thornode itself. So because this is testnet, it's not private. However, if this was a real chaos net, you kind of want to keep these things to yourself because that can tie, your actual Thornode to your identity. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this, and I'm going to go to Rune and send, and I'm going to go to address. The vault address does change, so make sure you do make status, and you're getting the latest vault address. So sending it to there, I might just go ahead and open up my documents and save this. And we need the Thornode address copy. To Firefox. So I believe it's bombed. Let's go check that. So we're following this. You can send test Rune if you want. Obviously, if you mainnet's like a million Rune, you don't want to get it wrong. But this is testnet. I've done it a couple of times before, so not a problem. So I'm going to send across 30,000. To the vault. I'm out 30,000 Rune, and I'm bonding, so I need to have an remote bond. That becomes more important, sort of the instruction to the network about what I want to do. Just verifying that. Go to send transaction. Great, that is done. Back here, back here. Okay, so this is great. So it's received my bond. The bond's here, and we know it's been received. Now it's saying I don't have an IP. So let's go back to the documentation and see what it says to do next, because it's going to need to run a command. Wait, so the bond is picked up my bond. I'm happy with that. So here we go. This is what you need to make. Set your IP address. Run that one. status. This now should have given me an IP address. Voila, fantastic. Okay. Just reading about this one. I haven't run this command before, but that's fine. Right, so now it's saying I don't know what the min version requirements, so I need to set my version, which I think is make set. Here we go, make set version. So we need to do that. That's important for running for the first time, as well as upgrading. But we'll do a separate session on that. Now, if all goes well, I should be just about ready to churn in. Fantastic. So now I'm ready to churn in. I've set my bond, I have set my IP, I've set the version, I'm all synced up, ready to go. I'm now in the standby status, waiting for the next churn in. You can have a look a bit more. There's a really cool where is it? Thorchain Explorer that has a look at this. If we look at Testnet, I should be able to, let me just get my IP, find my IP address. Actually not copying from there. 224. Depending on how quick this updates. There we go. That's right, I'm in Australia. That is correct. Let's just double check that against the information. Be surprised of it. Yes, and that is my Thornode address. So here's all the information about my node that I've just created and bonded in. And we just wait for the next churn. So there you go, all good. I have now made joined the network. I've set my bond in, configured the node to the point where it is ready to churn in. Just one additional point I wanted to make was, in addition to the dashboard I showed, which is really good, if you have any more questions, there are additional dashboards you can get to. If you go to Thorchain/explore, the dashboards here that you can look at. So we have the sort of block explorer type of dashboard here to have a look at whatever you need to look at, particularly on mainnet or chaosnet. You also have the Delphi dashboard here. This is really good. Also, this one shows you the approximate churn-in time. So you want to know, well, how long it's going to take for my node to churn in. That's really cool. Make sure it's on the right net. That can be confusing. So we've got 19 nodes active, 1 hour, 3 minutes time remaining until the churn. That's the next churn height. So here are all the nodes which are depicted also in that other dashboard. So take some time, look around, great information here to have a look at where you are within the network. Just a great resource to be aware of.